Hello Pisces, how are you doing? Welcome into your weekly love reading from the 11th until the 15th of October. We are going to be looking at what is coming next in love for you. I'm going to start burning some herbs as I always do. If you haven't been here before, oh, I'm a herbal burner. I burn herbs all day. If you've been here before, you know. I do this so that I can call in your spirit guides to come into the reading, so that they can come into an environment that's of high energy vibration, and I want them to come in so that at the end of this reading they can guide you, they can advise you, and they can even show you what maybe we don't know, or give us advice from a different perspective that we're not looking at. So this is going to be what comes next in love for you. The readings are very, very open. So I've been picking up on current connections, new people coming in, single people. One ex creeped into this readings, into the zodiac readings this week. One, maybe two, but not too strong, the other one. Okay, so let's see, spirit guides. The main energy here is going to be you. So I'm taking your energy out first. What's going on with you? What we need to see right now. Remember, general reading, guys. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. There is usually a message here. If you hear, you're going to get a message that you meant to hear. If it totally does not resonate, it's all fine, because it's a collective reading. It's not a personal one-on-one reading where I'm reading one person's energy and that person's spirit guides come in. It is going to be an energy of a lot of different people coming in. But if it doesn't resonate at all, check your rising, check your moon, and check your Venus signs as well. So let's go. You got a 9 of Pentacles in the reverse position. There's a lot going on here in this reading. There's a possibility that you could be connecting to somebody in some kind of way here. But this may not be the best connection. You may not be doing what is good for you. Let's see what's coming up here. The Hangman comes in here again. I had the Hangman. I think it was for Leo. Was it Leo? Or was it Capricorn? It was such a strong reading. Let's see. Yeah, there's something going on here. This reminds me of the Capricorn reading a lot. I feel... Okay, this is a weird reading. This is my vibe. I feel this is not for everybody, hey? This is not a reading for everybody. It's going to be very selective. I feel like whoever you are, if this is your reading, you want to be with somebody. There's a person you want. You need that person. You want them. You want to be with them. It can be somebody that you're with now. It's not a new person. You've got a history with them. It can be somebody that you want to be, a person that is not longer with you, an ex, and you want them back. You want them back. You're like, I want this person. I want to be with them. But there's an element here of, I don't know how good this person is to you. And don't get mad with me, Pisces, please. I feel like you overlooking the things that they've done to you just to be with them. You may be accepting certain behaviors from them just to have them back. And that is a lesson that you're going to have to learn as you move forward here, because that doesn't work. Okay, you've got the 9 of Pentacles here. The 9 of Pentacles can sometimes indicate being in connections that are not exactly the best connections that you can be in. And there's an element of, this is a very specific reading. So guys, don't comment below and go like, I will never do that. Then it's not your reading. Okay, this is for a specific group of people that need to hear this. There's an element of you going, if I can change, because the Hangman, talks about holding back, but it also talks about, especially when it's in the reverse position, it also talks about holding back parts of yourself and sometimes acting like someone else to make somebody else happy. So you're not fully being you. You're not being your authentic self around this person. So you're like, I will change. I will be different so that I can fix this connection and make them happy. And the 9 of Inspiration is here, which is the Wounded Warrior card. I mean, this is the the card where people have done things to you. You got 2 9s here as well. I mean, this is the card where you've been hurt. This is the card where people have done stuff to you. This is the card where you feel like you can't open up. And so is the card that lies next to it. Very closed energy. 4 of Pentacles in the reverse position. Really closed energy. I feel like you might even say to yourself, if I could just keep quiet, everything will be okay. Can I just keep my mouth shut? If I can just not do that and then just be quiet and then I won't cause problems. No, you're not causing problems. No. It's not you. You know, if you're saying to yourself, oh, if I can just keep my mouth shut, you know, then I won't cause drama. Let me just shut down. Let me just be this perfect person and everything will be... No. It doesn't work. It does not work. That means, this reading, that means you are with somebody who doesn't love you for who you are. You are with somebody who only loves specific aspects of you and not the whole you. You know what I mean? Then, what is this? A person must love you with your flaws and your attitude and your whatever. You know what I mean? They can't just love you on your good days. They got to love you on your bad days as well. Because nobody's perfect. That's love. And if you can't, you have to suppress certain aspects of your being, of your soul. Then there's a problem. Do you realize who you are as a human being? Beyond this human being. The person that you are. The soul that you are. If you could understand your greatness. You are a god, you are a goddess. You would bow down at your own feet if you could see your worth. And this person is not doing that. You're supposed to be bowing down at each other's feet and not one person not accepting the other. This is a very specific reading. I feel like you're learning some lessons here about yourself. Don't allow anybody to take away your power. Don't allow anybody to make you feel like you are not worthy. You are fully worthy. You can move mountains. You can drain oceans, if you know. I'm telling you. You can be the most... We are all Beyonce and Jay-Z, okay? We are that powerful, guys. We never allow anybody to dim your light. And I feel like this is what this person is doing. They're making you feel like you're not good enough. You're good enough. You're beyond good enough. My goodness, I bow to you. That's who you are. And that's who you need to be with. And if somebody doesn't see that, then maybe they're not good enough. You know what I'm saying? What's coming next in love, spirit guides? You have got a 6 of Cups, which is simply love. These are memories. The 6 of Cups is memories, okay? And you do love this person. I can see that. You want them back, or you want to stay with them. You want it to go forward. But it cannot be you love this person so much that you do not love yourself. And you will allow anything to take place towards you just to be with them. No. Cannot have that. For some of you guys, you might even have a child with this person. And if this situation is not okay, if you don't do this for yourself, then you do it for your child. Your child needs to see their mother or their father happy. That's their right. They need to see their parent happy. Otherwise, if you're in a situation where you're suppressing yourself and your own happiness just to save something, you're teaching your child the wrong thing, especially if you have a child. You're teaching them that this is what they meant to do. And you want your child to live the fullest life that they can possibly ever have. And you deserve that too. Because there's a threat here. This is the 5 of Pentacles. It's the energy of feeling alone. I actually feel like you feel alone when you were with them. And if you're not with them, you feel alone now as well. You need to find yourself. Nobody else on this planet is going to make you not feel alone. You need to be alone and not feel alone. You know that I'm single, right? And I've been single for a long time. I never feel lonely. Never. Do I ever feel lonely? Let me think about it. Maybe there's moments where I feel lonely, but they pass so quickly because I've learned to be in a relationship with myself. I fill my life with everything I can fill it with. Sometimes it's bad, sometimes it's good, sometimes I cry, sometimes I don't cry. But you know what? I would rather be alone. Like that song, I'd rather be alone than be unhappy. I'd rather be alone and be myself and just be. And just express myself the way I want to, be the person I want to be in my space. You know, that's one thing I always say to myself. Where I sleep, you know, the place where I put my head down and I sleep, I will not be unhappy in that space. In the four walls that I live in. It's not a mansion, guys. Maybe it will be one day. I don't know. I don't think I want to live in a mansion, to be honest. But I will be happy in those four walls. And that's what I fight for. And that's what I want to have. And you guys should really think about the bigger picture than not just, I want them back. Because sometimes I get that in personal readings as well. I get like, I want that back. I want this person back. I want to be with them. And then I think about what happens after? What happened before? What occurred to make a breakup happen? That problem still exists. Okay, so let's go further in here. I am preaching today, like what the heck is going on here? So you are going to hear from this person. Okay, if you're waiting to hear from them, they are going to be around you. You got the reach out energy here. This card is a very strong card of stability. Okay, the major arcana that has come up in all this reading is the Hierophant here, which is the teach energy. The Hierophant energy does indicate that you are learning. I said you're learning lessons, and here it comes, teach. You're being taught something here. And I don't feel like you and this person are over. I feel like if you're not with them, they will come back in. And if you're with this person, you will go on with them. They don't plan on breaking up with you, and if they come back in, they'll always be coming back in, but they'll always be leaving too. Okay, they will come back in and they're going to repeat the cycle. They will leave and then they'll come back in next time and repeat the cycle and leave, and you're just being pulled back and forth like this, up and down, you know. With the Six of Pentacles coming in here, it is a very important card, and it talks about giving and receiving. It also talks about doing the right thing. It talks about balance. It talks about equality between two people. And I think as you go on and you keep repeating this cycle, I'm not looking at you and saying, oh, you shouldn't be doing this. Because you know why? Because I've done this. I was you. That's why I feel this reading deep to my core, okay? I was you. I did this. And I did it repetitively over and over for years. And you may do that as well. But during this process, you are going to shift your energy. And you're going to be learning lessons here. And as you move through this, you're going to understand things and you're going to begin to see things like you've never seen it before. And there will come a shift in the future. The advice that your spirit guides is giving you is you need to be held like this in this relationship. So you need to be respected. You need to be supported for who you are. You need to have your dignity in place. And most of all, you see how these hands are cupped here, how they're like that? That's how somebody needs to hold your heart, just like that, like a baby, like a little kitten, your little baby, little fluffy little thing. When you have a little puppy or a little kitten and it's tiny and it's so cute, it's like, ee! You need to hold it like, oh, I'm taking care of you, little birdie. You know what I mean? That's what you need. And if you got something that doesn't look like a person's doing that to you, then it's time to start using your wisdom and start to think about that, and start to think about what it is you need to really have, which may not be just a person. I need them. You need to be respected. You need to be treated with fair give and take. You need to be retreated, supported properly, and nourished and cared for. That's what you need more than a specific person. Geez, I must sound like your grandmother, I'm telling you. Yeesh, maybe your grandmother's telling you this. Maybe your grandmother says, you need this, you need that, you need this, you're not getting this, you're not getting that. If it is like that, trust me, you need to listen to that old lady, okay? Because she knows what she's talking about. So let's have a look and see. King of Pentacles. Spirit guides advising you about something here. I want to see. The Empress. You need stability. And the Empress energy coming in here in the reverse position. For some of you, you really do have a child with this person. But the Empress is in the reverse position here. The Empress is in the reverse position. You need stability. You need to have stability. You need to have, right now, after all that I'm looking at on this table, you just need to have this steadiness like that. Grounded, deeper, rooted energy for you to come out, to be okay. And if anything in your life doesn't look like it's got roots that's going to hold you when the wind blows, then you must figure out how to get that. Even if it means you got to do it on your own. Stability is what's called for here. Let's get one card. 7 of Pentacles. Again, there's your, and I said if it doesn't look like it's got roots, guys. And there's the bush. And what does that bush have? It's got roots. And this person is nurturing that bush for future stability. And as he or she moves forward, she's taking care of it. I mean, have you ever looked after, I've got like a lot of fruit trees growing in my garden. I've got grapefruit, I've got kiwi, grapes, everything. And this, it's not easy to look after those things. You've got to kind of check on them all the time. And this person's checking on them. They're nurturing that bush. You are that bush. You are this tree. You are that fruit tree. It's you. You need to nurture yourself. And in nurturing yourself, in taking care of yourself, you're going to make your roots grow deeper. You're going to become stronger. And in the future, you will create a stable life for yourself. In whatever way that is. I don't want to even look at another love right now, because I feel like whomever I'm reading for, you're kind of like in this place. And I just looked under the deck here, and this is the 9 of Swords energy. It is darkest fears, 9 of Swords. You may be so afraid that you won't get back together with this person. It's like maybe breaking up with them would be your darkest fears. Or if they don't come back, it's your darkest fears, 9 of Swords. I don't know, you need to I feel like you're going through a cycle, and you are going to learn a lot still during this time. I can't even speak about what's coming in the future, a new love, will this love work out? I can't even go there, because I feel like you need to work on a lot of energy within yourself first. You need to look at almost like things with an open eye, like with you need to look at things like reality. Let me take almost like the blinders off, you know what I mean, and look at everything from a very big picture. Let me see what I need to see. Let me look at what I need. Let me look at how I'm being treated. Let me look at what it is I really need to have in my life. And right now, Spirit Guide is showing to turn this Empress into the upright position, which is, this is you, not being fully the way you want to be, nurturing, caring, loving, good parent, even if you have a child. You need to focus on what is going to make you feel stable. This is practical energy. And work on future stability. Doing that in any way you can. And anything that makes you feel unsure, unstable, like this is not good for me, this is not okay for me, you need to move away from that. And move towards anything that's going to make you feel okay on an everyday basis. There we go, Pisces. Thank you for sticking out in the reading. I know this reading is not for everyone, but this is for you. Can I tell you something? You can be happy. You can have whatever it is you want to have. And I turned the deck on the other one. I want to turn the deck on this one. The World card. You can be happy. You can have this world. You can have whatever dream you want to have. The only way to reach your dreams is to fight for them. The only way to be happy, literally, the spirit guides are literally going, you can have the world that you want to have. This card represents your dreams and your goals and the life that you want to achieve. You can have it, but you got to work on getting there. Nothing is easy. To be happy, you got to fight for your happiness. And how you fight for your happiness is to push everything away, even if it's a person that doesn't bring you happiness. If you're crying over a person, then that is not love. A person's supposed to make you feel good. They're supposed to support you. They're supposed to hold you like that. And if somebody's just going boom and you dropping to the ground, then you should go boom and drop them to the ground as well. I'm just saying, but you can have what you want in life, which is love, which is everything. But you got to take actions towards getting there. You got to take the right steps and make the right decisions for you so that you can build your life. And this is how you do it. By saying no to what makes you sad and saying yes to what makes you happy. And sometimes you got to weigh it up. Being alone can be sad, but which is the worst sad? You got to decide which one is worse. Is this situation worse or is this situation worse? And sometimes we have to be lonely for a little while to reach future dreams, because the Seven of Pentacles, that fruit is still growing. You don't have it now. You got to nurture it to receive it later. And sometimes it means you have to be alone or you don't have it. So you're going to be alone for a little while. But it doesn't mean that it's not coming. As long as you keep saying no to the things that are actually blocking you from your happiness. There we go, Pisces. I'm sending you my love. It's okay. That's what I'm going to say to you. It's okay to be where you are now. Even if you want them to come back, then it's okay. Let them come back. And go through this, because this is your life and this is maybe why you came here, to learn something here. And I feel like whatever it is to you, when you're ready, you're going to be ready in your own time. I am sending you my hugs and my love. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.